The market has been absolutely insane the last couple days thanks to the big Black Friday market crash that we're currently in right now. However, I decided to do a little bit of research into the market and find the safest investments that you can make right now that can make you a little bit of coins ahead of the promo or even into next week while we wait for obviously everything to kind of play out and the promo to drop. Now these investments, yes, they're very safe and yes, you can make a lot of coins. I wouldn't suggest going all in on them because we are going to see a lot of different buying opportunities for a lot of different cards over the next couple days with the promo coming out, with all the supply we're going to be getting and all the cards that could be going out of packs. Now let's get into our first investment, and this one's going to be a very safe and easy one that we kind of know is going to go up anyways just because of what we gotten into the past, and that is going to be the silvers from the Serie A and La Liga. Now obviously with the league SBCs that we've gotten so far this year, we have seen that the silver cards from the Premier League, Ligue 1, and even a little bit of the Bundesliga, they've gone up a significant amount. The Premier League ones are up to about 3.5k right now, while the rest of them are sitting about a k. The Ligue 1 ones are about 1.5k. But what we're going to be likely getting very soon is going to be that La Liga and Serie A SBC. Now we don't know an exact date. It could come out today. It could come out in a week. We don't really know. So that's why I'm not saying go all in on these cards. Because of course, if you want to use your coins and stuff, a lot of you guys don't have the patience to hold for a long time. So taking a look at some of these Serie A cards and stuff like that, they're actually at a very low price. You guys can literally pick these up for 750 coins, 800 or less. Now I would advise trying to buy them under 700 if possible, whether it's by bidding, sniping, however you want to do it. I suggest doing it at this just to maximize your profit, of course. But like I said, each card that we've seen so far has gone over 1k. And on the hype day when it first comes out, it's obviously much higher. So I do expect these cards to at least get over 1.5k, especially from the Serie A and La Liga. Of course, it does depend on the rewards. The Bundesliga cards, they're decent, but we didn't get great rewards for that SBC. And, you know, in return, we've seen those cards haven't gone as much, whereas the Premier League SBC returns a 50k pack, and those gold or those silvers are still sat at over 3k right now. So it's kind of down to the rewards, but regardless, you're still going to make some good coins. Now, same with the La Liga cards. You want to buy at a good, reasonable price. And just to kind of show, again, the Prem cards, ridiculous how high they are. Take a look at this. 3k for the silvers. So absolutely unreal, and I mean maybe we can even get a little steal there on a Buemo. Guess not, but you guys can definitely look forward to that. Now I don't think those cards are going to rise to 3k like the Prem ones did, but like I said, 800 coins to 1.5k, 1.6k, that's 100% return on your coins. That's basically doubling it. Now when to sell, just because you guys are going to ask, when you guys do want to sell these cards, it's probably like a day or two after the SBC does come out. Now you might see these cards go down a tiny bit when the SBC drops. That's just due to the fact that I'm sure a lot of people are probably investing in these cards and these SBCs and stuff. So if that is the case, guys, just be a little patient. Those cards will rise as more and more people complete the SBC. And if we do get it before Black Friday this weekend, I'd imagine a lot of people will be grinding packs. So all the League SBC cards, I do expect to go up a good amount. Now with the bronzes, I'd probably just avoid. I don't think you guys are going to get an insane return on profit unless we get really good packs. So for that, I would just kind of be patient on that. Now I want to switch it over to Footbin here and talk about our next kind of investment. And that is going to be some fodder cards. And by some, I mean kind of the gold rares, and stuff like that, because I still think that they are just too low. And with league specific upgrades coming with the Black Friday promo, which we have seen pretty much every FIFA since Black Friday has started, we are likely going to see those cards come out too. So all you guys really want to do is go find the gold rares, order by price on Footbin, and find cards that are just about at discard price. So any cards at 800 coins. Now I try to get cards that are in good leagues and good nations. I wouldn't be choosing cards, you know, that are in like the Greece League or the MLS, for example. Try to get cards that are in like the Premier League and the Bundesliga, the top 5 leagues. I do suggest trying to get defenders. I know it'll be a little hard because some of these cards are up a tiny bit just due to investment and obviously all the other league SBCs and stuff that we've been getting. But I would try to get defenders in these, you know, in these cards. I think that's probably the best shout. Defenders always rise the most. Historically, they always do the best. So try to look for some of those. Obviously, with league specific upgrades coming out on probably the Saturday after Black Friday begins, you'll likely see those cards go up. And I can guarantee that these cards, if you buy at discard 800 coins, we could probably see them all hit about 1.2, 1.3k. So yeah, it is only 400 to 500 coins a card. But if you do mass investing, you buy hundreds of these cards, that's a really good profit, and that's kind of what you're trying to look for here. Now we can kind of shift it over to some other fodder because I still think some fodder is just a little bit too low. Today we finally saw the first bit of movement from the 83s, and they are at a decent price, so it's kind of like you don't really want to touch too many of them. But you guys can still maybe take a look at like 84s, even though they're getting up there a little bit, they still could move a tiny bit with SBCs. I would be a little bit more careful with that, but I don't think it's a bad shout. But with the informs, this is what I'm really looking at. I still think 84s at discard, there's going to be something that pushes these cards all up. I would still kind of have a go at them. And even Johnny Evans, I think, is a good shout. He's still in packs, so you can probably get him close to discard. But I do think that a lot of these cards are going to start moving. And once the 83s take off, it will push the rest of the 84s up. The 85s are moving, the 86s are moving, everything's moving. So just be patient. I know a lot of you guys are kind of getting a little impatient. But we are seeing movement on the 84s. Arnold going up to 13k now from discard. So about 2k a card so far. Still with so much time, I still think that these cards will move up, so just be a little bit more patient on those. Now I want to take things back to the basic cards, and we're going to talk about the gold commons. Now this one, again, it's more low budget if you're really looking for stuff. We are going to be getting a ton of probably upgrades. We're probably going to get player pick packs and stuff like that. We did just see the 82 plus or whatever come out. So I'd imagine that commons will end up being needed. I'm not saying that these are going to go up crazy, but some of them at, discard price from the good leagues and nations, I think they can do very well. We see a lot of La Liga cards sitting down here. If you get them at 300 coins, 400 coins, it's no risk. You really can't lose if they don't go up. But if they do end up going up and they move a good amount, you guys can make a serious amount of coins off of them. There's no specifics, just the top leagues. Try and get the defenders and whatnot. But you guys can really make a good amount of coins. So please, guys, just take a look at it. I'm not saying go all in, but just do maybe a club stock or something like that, and you'll find a lot of cards can go up. Now, before we get into our big final one, and I say big kind of because it's involving some of the bigger cards, take a look at maybe UEFA marquee matchups or something. We're likely going to get City or PSG. Now, if you're watching this video after Champions League already starts, it's probably a little bit too late. But if you're not, maybe you guys can pick up a couple of those cards. Now, I do want to talk one final thing about our big gold cards. Obviously, they crashed down a lot this week, and I think it's going to kind of continue until we hit the Thursday period when Best of Team of the Week does drop. We are going to be looking at the cards that are going to be getting Best of Team of the Week cards put into the promo or whatever. So cards like Mane, Salah, Son, Mbappe, Neymar, those cards that we know are 100% going to get in. And quite honestly, I think it's a good idea to go and buy some of the gold cards on Thursday when the kind of team gets announced. So with the pre-Black Friday promo, it's released a day early. What we get is the loading screen, we get Best of Team of the Week in, and that's it. That's all we really get. Maybe we get a couple SBCs or something like that. But the main Black Friday will start on Friday. So then on Thursday, we kind of get this kind of pre-built hype. We see who's in the Best of Team of the Week. People start getting their packs ready for a big Friday with lightning rounds and all that. But the thing is, these gold cards will be out of packs. So gold Son, gold Salah, gold Mane, if they're in Best of Team of the Week, they won't be getting packed. And the demand will be very, very high over the weekend as lots of people go and start buying teams and all that good stuff. So what's going to end up happening is people are going to buy these cards and they're going to go up. They always do. Historically, they always go up in price. So, like I said, gold Salah, Mane, Son, Neymar, Mbappe, go ahead. If you guys were in the stream yesterday, I mean, there are so many people who ask me when to buy Mbappe. And I think, once people start buying and this card starts flying up, you're going to see so much buying on Kylian Mbappe's card because there's so much demand for this guy. So just keep an eye out for that because I do think once Thursday hits or something, you will start seeing these gold cards go up. It might not even be a bad shout to start buying on Wednesday, which historically last year was the best time to buy those gold cards that went out of packs. But of course, we'll have to kind of wait and see what happens because this market is very different from previous years. Things could just go completely south and the market could crap itself. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. Thanks for making it to the end. I will see you guys tomorrow for a stream and a huge Black Friday preparation video. Let's get it. Until next time, guys. Peace.